Hey people, thanks for visiting my channel. So today we're going to talk about gastritis. I was diagnosed with gastritis after a colonoscopy about 11 months ago. Eventually I had it, but I did not have the guts to do the colonoscopy. My symptoms basically were indigestion, so I would eat something and I would go to the bathroom after 30 minutes. Anemia, of course, your body does not really absorb a lot of nutrients, and especially when it comes to iron and B12, also deficiency. Um, what else? So I would like eat something, and then I get this pressure pain over here. My diagnosis came. I had gastritis type A. I had also axial hernia, and also I have diverticulosis. I hope I'm saying this correctly. Um, Basically, I followed a lot of methods. It's been 11 months right now. There's a lot of other there's a lot of food that you have to avoid. I'm gonna put a lot of videos very soon. What food that you have to avoid to help you with your gastritis in general. But today I want to talk about juicing and especially red cabbage. Now, eventually, I'm a big fan of green cabbage, and I used to um, juice it maybe about like 15 years ago, not so intensively. It did not really help me much with gastritis. I must say that, okay? Until this advice came only like 2 months ago from my friend Claudette, the natural remedy retired one. And basically, this one was a miracle. Um, Now, you really do not really advise you that you eat cabbage. Your stomach, you have to kind of like give your stomach vacation, let's say from fiber. If you want to eat some fiber, you really have to either like cook it or like get a mixer and chop it like very. However, it's much better if you just like stay off from fiber. You go very easy down on fiber. Now you will need definitely a juicer. When I used to live in the USA, I used to use Omega. It's fairly, you can get a brand new one for about $200. I don't know what's the prices right now, to be honest. I'm gonna put a link down in the description. But I had two actually. I had one which lasted about 20 years, surprisingly, with me, and I needed to change only two parts during this 20 years. So it's an investment. Please do not buy a cheap one from Amazon or eBay or something like that. But I'm gonna put a link also for some used one. You might look also like Craigslist or whatever any other app used for the used stuff in your local area. Uh, Definitely invest it because it will last. Over here in Germany, I bought this Evergreen. It's about 25 years old machine, but so far so good. I've been using it for 4 years right now, and I needed only to change like one part for about 35 euro or something like that. So do not buy a cheap one for like 60 or 70. This is an investment. Like basically, like those expensive one, the RPM is very slow. So when they juice out the fiber, they uh, they get like almost every juice out of the fiber, and when basically like you get the fiber and then you separate it, they separate it and then you drink the juice. With the cheap ones, if you get the fiber, you feel like it's soggy and it has more juice, so this is like a waste of money. But again, with these expensive ones, it's better really help with your investment. Now, if you could afford to drink the cabbage juice alone, it's much better, by the way, if you eat it, if you drink it in the morning. good for you. But I myself, I kind of like neutralize this with a cup of apple. There's no harm in that. I know I don't eat sugar. However, it's not that really bad when you get it with mix it with the cabbage. Also, a couple of celery stalks also would work. I don't have carrots today, but you could mix and match. The bottom line is your red cabbage has to be almost, I would say, about 70% of of your juice mix. All right, that's it for today. I will post more videos on how I treated my gastritis. However, this is kind of like maintenance. Is like if you feel like you heal your gastritis from juicing, it's not an invitation that you go back to your old bad habits and eat bad food. This is a kind of like a long-term relationship. One last advice is when you juice, make sure that you wear clothes that you can afford to lose, because yeah, this is almost like purple, and when it hits your clothes, it doesn't matter if you wash it really good, you will get some spots. So again, make sure that you get some clothing that you can afford to lose. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. If you think this video has benefited you, please uh, click on the like, subscribe if you want. Have a great day. Stay healthy. Stay